All right, good afternoon, everyone. I just figured I didn't do any trading yet, but I figured do a video here because this is pretty good stuff. Take a look at these big candles. We just had a news release, CPI numbers just came out. But prior to that, look at the 8 o'clock number, okay? A half an hour before the CPI numbers, take a look at this candle. This was the high at one point. One tick above this, but look, if we take a look at this candle, the high of this candle was 52 even. The low of the candle was 26 even. On a lot of my videos, I tell you about evens and halves. Halves, I mean by 50s, right? So they did a liquidity grab, big money, right? And then they pushed it up. So they took all the liquidity from orders that were just lying here, sellers and buyers that were waiting to be executed, and they just wiped everybody out. Then, with that liquidity, basically what happened is we had a bunch of sellers, and this could be, retail traders, but mostly people or traders that have orders out there in the market. It just grabs all that. 8:30, when the number came out, they just pushed it up. So they were able to do this. They pushed it up. Now, I don't play these releases, but I do look at the market, right? And I was like, wow, look at that. And then all of a sudden, this happened. Look at this candle. And we take a look at the low, 32.50. High, 73.50. So those are halves too. So that's about, what I want to bring up. And I do bring this up in my commentary when I do trading. I look at these numbers, but this is what you got to look for. This got to be part of your analysis. All right. So this here was because of a number, and it's looking great. Prior video, I went out and I actually did another video before this. I didn't have the mic turned on, but I did explain the value areas inside these candles. These are one-day value areas up in here. And I was thinking that we'd probably even go up, even without the CPI. I didn't even know that we had numbers coming out today. I'm not ready to trade yet. Normally I would. So that's it. So zeros, 50s, or I call them evens and halves, and important to keeping your trading. All right. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let's build this community. And yeah, so I'm just going to let this one go. This is just I would say a public service announcement. Now, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'll probably come back in about an hour or so. Or maybe if I get a couple of scalps off of this, if the volume starts picking up a little bit, maybe I'll come back in and do a couple of trades. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.